Could you possibly rewind and come again?
What's going on, people? Level Up Media. So a while ago I done a video on SWV vs TLC, and up to now I still get people coming in the comments telling me that somehow TLC are greater than SWV. And my response to that is, you must be out of your mind. Now, were TLC more popular? Yes, because they produced a lot of pop sounding music with elements of R&B and hip hop, which gave them a wider appeal to people who weren't necessarily into R&B. SWV stayed true to R&B, so obviously their appeal was not as wide. But if we're talking about music quality, SWV were more iconic by far. TLC have some solidified jams, they really have. I'm not going to hold you with that. They were authentic, they had their own style. TLC were iconic in a sense of the swagged out dances and the outfits and their whole persona. TLC were fly and they were one of the greatest to touch the scene for sure. But they have not got a consistent catalogue of high quality music like SWV. They have not. So I'm going to compare debut albums. They both came out in the same year in 1992. So let's start with TLC. TLC released their debut album in February 1992 entitled On the TLC Tip, which featured 12 tracks. Now for me, there are 3 tracks on that album that really stand out, that are timeless classics in my opinion. So you have Baby Baby Baby, which is sort of like an up-tempo pop stroke R&B jam. That one stands out for me for sure. So I like the beat on that one, the instrumental arrangement, and T-Boz is singing the lead, and you have Chili and Left Eye in the background. That one's just a solidified jam. You can play that over and over again for sure. Then you have Ain't Too Proud to Beg. You already know about that one. It's a bit X-rated for the kids, but it's a timeless jam as far as melodies and harmonies and the overall vibe. That one is one of my favorites for sure. Then you have What About Your Friends. I love that one. Again, melody, harmony. That one is one of my favorites from TLC. So for me, 3 tracks on that album that are high quality jams and have a high playback value, no question about it. As for the other 9 tracks on the album, I would describe them as mid-tier at best. And someone may say, well, it's just their debut album. Well, yeah, that's why we're comparing debut for debut. No accolades, no awards, no fanfare, just track for track and jam for jam. So let's look at SWV's debut. They released their debut album 8 months after TLC in October 1992, entitled It's About Time, which featured 15 tracks. So let's talk about it. So, first track entitled Anything. That one, certified banger, solidified, nobody can tell me otherwise. Melodies, harmonies, emotive delivery, arrangement, top tier. Okay, second track entitled I'm So Into You. I'm so into you. Don't know what I'm gonna do. Don't know, no. You got me so confused. Got me so confused. What? What? Is this a conversation at this point? Is this really a conversation? So, first 2 tracks of the album. 2 tracks in. And respectfully, it's already looking shaky. It's already looking like the game's over. I told you, I like TLC. They are a certified iconic trio, no doubt. But musically speaking, I'm telling you, it's not close. Okay, let's look at track number 3. Track number 3 entitled Right Here. Right here, be right here. Right here, be right here. No fear, no fear. No, no. What? What are you guys talking about? And then remember the Human Nature remix with Michael Jackson. Yo, listen, it's looking shaky. It's looking shaky. I'm going to be honest, I'm not even going to bother going through the rest of the tracks. And that's no disrespect to TLC, but it's just ridiculous at this point. And I haven't even mentioned tracks like Weak and It's About Time. Like, respectfully, I'm not exaggerating. This is not a conversation. Anyone who knows about music knows that this is not a conversation. So just for the record, out of 15 tracks on that album, there were like 13 solidified hitters. 13. Like, that debut album alone solidified SWV as legends on the scene. They didn't even need to record another album. That's how certified it was. TLC are great, but musically SWV are levels above. They just were greater vocalists and they have a much greater catalogue. So that's all from me, guys. Until the next time, see you on the other side. Peace.